I should be live now, and it should be public. Damn, I cooked myself. The fuck? Why did you... What is going on? Damn, so the problem was I scheduled the stream, but for some reason, because I did some changes in the previous stream from YouTube Studio after the stream was ending, I privated it because I doxed my Discord and I had to edit it. For some reason, the live stream settings remembers that, and now when I scheduled the stream, it was just like, hey, yeah, alright, we're doing this stream private, and I couldn't see the chat and shit. So I guess it's this one is kinda gonna be like an unscheduled secret stream, and it's okay. I'm buying Lucia, bro. Oh wait, that's all? Only 30 available? Crimson I want Crimson Abyss. I can't buy Crimson Abyss? IA? Hello, IA. You heard about that? What happened, bro? I cooked myself. I cooked myself with, yeah, available 0. Come on, man. I really bought everything? That's all? I guess I'll keep it for later. I'ma jump straight into reading, man. There's no time to waste. August is right here. August is really close. And we still don't know how Crimson Weave comes to be. Yeah, we'll get weekly. We should get weekly for Phantom Pain Cage. I bought them all and they what? They're not gonna refresh? Oh man, give me infinite. What's the point of doing Phantom Pain Cage now? Battle. Wait, do I have some gifts for you? Hello there. How are you, IA?
I can take you away if you've had an...
Enjoying this Jueves, bro? This Feliz Jueves? My favorite day of the week. Boom boom, side. Extra. Burn Night. We didn't even start Hidden, right? Hidden. Alright, we didn't. Alright. Oh, you can buy only 30 shards? Extra in voucher shop? No point in Nanami. Was Nanami here? I don't remember. I don't think Nanami was here. Wahahaha. Wahaha. Waha. Confusion. He doesn't know Nanami. Ha. In a small forest in the snows, a yellow-black construct and a bionic bear. A beer, I know what I want, are staring fixedly at each other. The construct is standing on a giant rock, drawing herself to her full height, with her arms akimbo. Faced with the weird construct, the bionic bear looks as if it just ate 10 barrels of expired bionic fish. Huh. I can't advise you to buy shards for old constructs if they are SS. Yeah, and here I was thinking to upgrade my A rank constructs. Hey, I played gacha games. Huh. Just stop highing already. Oh my, they can talk. They can get mad. The bear roars, trying to stop the construct from continuing her inane actions. The construct shows brief surprise, but quickly recovers and hops off the rock with a beaming smile, happy that some bear has answered. Finally, a Meki Teddy that speaks. All the other bearoids just pounced on me without a word. Yay, finally, a talking bear. You can't have been just hiding the whole time before I got here, can you? Well, Nanami ain't so sure of the situation here, so I tried communicating with body language. For newest construct, we have a SS3, which is 3rd node and costs 27 shards. Huh. In the middle of Nanami's explanation, she takes on the strange pose from before again, even sprinkling in a "ha" at the end. This would be so cool animated and voice acted. It dawns on the bear that Nanami is trying to communicate with bionic mechanoids through her unfathomable pose and laughter. I mean, we are bionic machines, but that doesn't mean we converse through these poses. And please stop with those ha's too. Then I'll do it the normal way. Now that I know you can speak, Meki Tedio, can you tell me where I am? Stop calling me a Meki Teddy. I have a name, Martin. Just call me Martin. I had a dog named Martin. Martin, that's no cute bear name. It is a cute bear name, I disagree with Nanami on this one. Wasn't trying to be. Anyhow, Nanami kinda just went around and found herself here. So what's this place? I don't have a map. You just went around and found yourself here? Do you have a boat? Or can you swim? Whatever, it doesn't matter. This place is part of the Arctic Trout Union's territory, one of the largest human settlements. The whole purpose of light novel, do things cheaper? It is. Never heard of it before. But she never heard of it. But it does feel like Nanami has gone pretty far away. Now, what to do? Is she even working for Babylon? You came all the way over here for no reason. Hey, it's just a Nanami pleasure trip. What about then, Marty? What about then? What about you, I think? I think I'm supposed to be shooting down some aircraft. Supposed? Martin's bear-like feature twists into one visible hesitation, but he answers Nanami shortly. Also, this is a new frame for Nanami, right, IA? This is not her new one, her oldest one. Let me sip on some juice. Yeah. I have to get the anti-air weaponry ready to shoot down some aircraft. No time to mess around with you here. Ultra? Hello, Ultra. Guys, I have news about new construct. Where, well, I guess IA will be excited. I won't. I'm still in 2020 or something, man. I'm in the past. I'm looking at this new Nanami costume. I think she wore it in Extra Chapter 1 too. And for me, this is new, bro. Okay then, the Court of Nanami has reached its decision. The Court of Nanami. Nanami will help you shoot down your planes. You bitch. Why you? But the ones on the aircraft are constructs and humans, right? It'll be alright. You're only supposed to shoot down the aircraft, yeah? Just hand over the artillery commands to Nanami. Nexus, hello Nexus, how are you? Ultra has some news here. Nanami climbs atop the Nanami rock as a pedestal again, then points one finger at the sky. We can just shoot down the planes without hurting the people on it, Morty. And she calls it, it's Martin, man. Martin is a cute name, shut up, Nanami. The new construct is Bianca. Nice spoilers, bro. Are you really going to help? Nanami never breaks a promise. Anyway, don't stop, Martin. Prepare to fire. Wait, let me perform some repairs first. Okay. Bianca Dark Element. Your character looks too much like the oldest skin she has. And this is, I don't think I played this construct. Here they come again. Leave it to Nanami. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Yeah, I think I played it one bit. He's rolling. Ow.
Don't mess with mental flowing handle. Mine is telling me to defeat you.
I'm a bit pissed. Too much like her oldest skin she has. I hate new Bianca. They will change it. I'm pretty sure it's just coding. Snowbreak like coding is like reading. Because of the story reason it makes sense. Yeah, I don't want to watch then. Really, we love reading here. Alright, done. Ho ho. Nanami's Neo Armstrong cannon is complete. Don't give it some weird name. Anyway, let's blow them all to pieces. You told me that the story will go wild. Everybody told me that. You're not the first. It takes way longer for the story to get wild than Honkai Impact, that's for sure. Tap the basic button to launch the laser cannon. So just like that. Bro, use the joystick to aim the basic button to launch laser cannon. It's gonna take ages, man. Story is fucking crazy. You guys just keep saying that. You guys just keep saying that. I might almost believe that it's true. My biggest complaining is coding. Coding is disgusting. All clear. Only the aircraft left now. I'll pray for you, so turn into stardust. Pray for us. So she shot us down. This bitch. Oh, well, again, this little bug, bro. Alright, play story. If I need characters like this, I will download Snowbreak again. Gee, Snowbreak, that was a video game. Is Snowbreak still alive? They're gonna complain I thought it was a rerun coding, but it's a frame. We've got him planes good, Mort. Now what? I don't know. You don't? With Nanami's help, Martin successfully shot down several aircraft that were passing by. Nanami left a while ago to make sure the aircrew and the passengers were safe, and has now returned to Martin. Nanami's question puts Martin in confusion. He plops himself onto the ground, looking lost. I can't receive any commands from the mother frame. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing now. Receiving commands? Mati. I see what she's doing. Are you a sub-unit under some big old mecha lecker? Nanami, you know your stuff, but I guess technically we aren't really sub-units, more just Amberia's subordinate, but independent frames. So this Amberia is the mother frame you just mentioned? Yeah, all Arctic bionics come from the same production line, and we all have a specialized receiver device installed. This device allows us to receive the thoughts and feelings, the commands of our mother frame, Amberia. We all have independent minds on paper, but we're made so that Amberia can expropriate our frames through her commands at any time. Shooting down those aircraft was the last one I received. So that Amberia has been controlling you all since, like, forever? Uh-huh. Before my receiver broke, I was just fighting against the IRU sort of in a daze, but then the thing broke during the last retreat. Aha, Nanami sees it now. Bionics and the IRU are enemies, yeah? Well, or more specifically, Amberia and the IRU are enemies, but I know little about the history of it. When my receiver broke, I think I lost some data about us bionics. Huh. Let's put aside what kind of bone this Amberia's got with the Ayaruru. If the bionics and the humans go wangling their jangles around here, it'll just end in disaster for both of them. Okay then, Nanami's jury has reached a verdict. What kind of mess are you trying to make this time? I'll go find Amberia and convince her to stop making you attack humans. Do you even know where Amberia is? Don't you, Maddie? Don't think so. Her location was part of the data I lost. Ah, fine. Then I'll just get everyone else to stop fighting instead. You just need to lob them receivers off, right? That may stop us from fighting with the humans, but why would you do that? Because I wanna. And that is Nanami. What are you talking about? Still talking about the new frames? The new Bianca? And somebody said, yeah, kinda biggest complaining. It's alive for sure, yeah, Snowbreak is alive. No fucking way it's alive. Valics, you know the white Bianca coating? Yeah, it's same, bro. I mean, don't wanna know. I mean, Bianca so far is not pretty much doing anything in the story, so for me she's just in the background there somewhere. I guess if she's receiving a new construct she will get more important than this. So I'm working, god damn it, what is with jobs these days? Last month and this, a lot of work. Be grateful for your work, Nexus. White SFX for Bianca, look pretty with style. I think maybe gameplay is fire, don't judge book by cover. New Bianca looks like a bitch. Bianca looks like, yeah, the skin. New Bianca looks like a queen bee. Bianca is already, oh my god, ultra. He did a JoJo joke. You need Kamui frame. Damn, Kamui is not, bro, Kamui is not even real. Why would he get a frame, huh? From General Anne, the queen, the bee that gets smashed by all the boys and look. Yo, Mako, they're adding TFT to Vuva and this guy is still on PGR. TFT? They're adding PvP to Vuva? PGR is better than Vuva for my opinion though. Look, Mako, the chat has spoken, Mako. Just raging on Valics. What do you mean TFT? You'd consider me like a league player, bro? What TFT? Or you mean like a new funny event or something? I mean, I'll check on it. Don't think I'll reinstall it. Look, Mako, there's a bionic bear and his name is Martin. This game is peak, bro. Nanami, over there. Auto chess. They added auto chess in PGR? Come on, man. We can play a real chess, you know that. Nanami, over there. Oh ho 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 ho. Nanami's goal is unrealistic, but if on the off chance that Nanami succeeds, that would be pretty nice for everyone. Yeah, it is a nice bear. Which is, I killed a lot of them, by the way. Which is why Martin, struck with the terrible freedom of nothing to do-ness, decided to guide Nanami's path in this snowy land toward possible bionic congregations. Roar. Oh, look, it's a Mecha just like you, Marton. Well, yeah, we're all just bear models. Under Martin's guidance, Nanami reaches the outer rim of a settlement. Once a human settlement, the place is now bionic nest. Piles upon piles of differently sized energy tanks clog up the loading dock. The bionic mechanoids seem to be trying to transport the tanks somewhere. By the way, Mako, we should talk about... we'll talk later about the funny Enfield game. Just need to not forget that. Whoa, talk about bionic diversity. Is this place supposed to be a zoo or something? Spoiler, not reading. Bro is murdered? Somebody got shot? What? Let me tell you something interesting. There is a chess dorm set and you can play chess with someone else. What, in PGR? In the dorm? Dang, I skipped. I'm rereading it. Okay. No, I wanted to know your take on it. I didn't know you got... Did you play the beta? I didn't know you got into the beta. I will play Enfield like crazy. Are they doing another beta? I kinda registered, now I'm just waiting. I don't know nothing about it. I know you guys in the chat talked about it because of the graphics or something. But yeah, anyway, Nanami. Nah, bionics are useful for war, or so they say. We're all military-grade bionics. Look at this cute bear, bro. He's a military-grade bionic. So that's why you got all those spooky weaponry on you, Martini. Oh, you didn't play Enfield. Well, I must have misheard then. Well, I think your chainsaw is way spookier than what I've got. Yeah, I'll blush if you keep praising Nanami like that. Yeah, well, I didn't read AI. Enfield, it is dope. I said I saw alpha and beta gameplay and said the alpha gameplay looked better. Yeah, I heard someone said the same. Some YouTuber, what do you call them? Content creators, so to say. That you were talking about last chapter? Oh, okay. Oh my god, who do I read and who? What chat who do I read in chat and who do I don't? Martin. Wasn't trying to compliment you. The two surveyed the settlement for a while. Martin directs his gaze towards several bionics that were acting as overseers. So what next, Nanami? If you wanna have a talk with them, I can bring you over and... Hold up, something's not right. What? Before Martin could even turn and phrase his question at Nanami, she has already leapt out of their cover. Her cover. We know Nanami is a she. Springing into action with both wheels beneath her feet, she hurtles toward the settlement. Take this! The jump to the sky turns into a Nanami kick. It's corrupted. Before anyone could react, the Nanami kick has already landed squarely on a pitch-black machine hiding in the shadows. The bionics all paused, gazing dumbfoundedly at the sight of the girl and the charred remains beneath her. What was that black thing? It's a corrupted. Run, everyone, or you'll get punishing Ed. Don't worry, I'll put spoiler alert. If it's spoiler, don't worry. Okay, Ultra. About Alpha and Beta. Alpha has disgusting battle system but nice feature. About Beta, nice beta system but no feature. Chain QTE is not cool in general. I played DSP like crazy and feel base building feels like home. I want them to make it more like Final Fantasy remakes. 7 remakes. They're all out. But I didn't play it, so let's see. It's free, so it won't hurt trying. Nanami, I'm here to help. Where did all this corrupted come from? I don't know, but they must be hiding here for a while. Let's help the survivors first. Nice music. But it's not a survivor. Oh, it is. It's a... Please no stagger. I already know the game has stagger. Thank you, but who are you? Can I talk to him? I saw some like 2-hour video and the game already has stagger, so... You are no longer controlled. Not controlled? What have you done? Huh? Watch out, Nanami! Brother. I want this construct. I want to pull this Nanami, bro. But everybody in the chat will tell me not to. I know you. I know you pro gacha players, bro. You are no fun. You are just optimizing. Oh, it's a burst. It's a burst super. Freaking love backgrounds music in core AAC area. So gacha music is dope. I didn't get it unfortunately in Enfield. Do they have a release date? I thought this place was free of corrupted. Okay then, let's use our combo. Sleipnir. Sleipnir? You aren't referring to me, aren't you? Work. Them those corrupted will help you. Alright, let's go. Also in Enfield we are end ministry. Yeah, I heard that. It's a funny way to say it. I hate self-inserts. I hate self-inserts in any game. There aren't any corrupted left, Nanami. Yeah, I think we're safe. Good work, Sleipnir. Stop giving me weird names already. No matter how good or bad Enfield will be, I hope the new gacha games will just like take the trend of letting you see all your party members, making all the party members active at all times outside or inside the combat. This is all I want from new gacha games. For now, Endmin has backstory, but he's still a self-insert, isn't it? How did you hear about PGR? Nello Angelo47 started posting about the Devil May Cry collab. That's how I got in. But freaking Amnesia, I hate it. Just give administrator a name and make him a proper character, bro. Not hurt, trust. It's not like it's an MMORPG. I can't hear the mother frame anymore. What are you? Nanami is Nanami. He's not asking for your name. Having dealt with the corrupted, most of the bionics sink to the floor out of relief. Some, however, decided to ask of Nanami's affiliations. Of course you do, Ultra. To which they are met with little success. Some of the bionics just off and run when the corruptees appeared, but I think we saved most of who we can save, yeah? Look at what you've done! What? Before Nanami could even respond, several more bionics joined. They glare at Nanami with murderous wrath. What are we going to do without the voice of our mother frame? We won't know where our main forces are attacking. Wait, you're still trying to fight? What? Of course we are. You aren't siding with that construct, are you? I'm not siding with her, but no good will come out of fighting for both sides. Good? Puh! You call yourself a bionic? You'd let these humans off even when they made us into weapons and sealed us underground? Alright. Okay, something's going on. We woke up to find ourselves stabbed by our own creators. The next thing we know, we're all forced underground via our inbuilt commands. We will never forgive these humans who treated us so. I think this info is not even my lost data files. What was all that about? I see. You're one of the newer batches, huh? Oh, y'all come from different production batches? Of course, without a production line, how else could we keep up with the humans? Your platoon must have been filled with these rookies, pah! But whether you're an old bear or a new bear, you were all controlled by the mother frame until now, right? You don't understand. The mother frame shares the same goal as ours. We can feel what our mother frame feels through our receivers, but we are willingly fighting for her ourselves. Willingly, huh? That Martin must have lost his related data files, but everyone else here should know about what happened to Aberia, our mother frame. The older bear model scans around before resting his sights on Nanami. Our mother frame, Amberia, is also a construct like you. Amberia is a construct? When the punishing virus broke out, ARU had some dying or terminally ill people sent into their labs for research. They paint it as an effort to fight against the virus on the surface, but secretly, they're building their own weapons. After endless sacrifices, the ARU created what came to be known as humanoid hybrid constructs. The very first prototype was our mother frame Amberia. So Amberia was a weaponized construct. They could have skipped this explanation towards Nanami. Okay, I was wondering how on earth you heard of PGR if you saw no animation or gameplay. Nexus, I also tried PGR back when they were doing their Nier Automata collab, because once again I heard that Nier Automata is doing a collab with a gacha game. And I didn't like the ping nodes, so I dropped it. I went back to Honkai Impact. And this is my second try trying this game, and I never got this far. I didn't even finish the first chapters when I first tried. You can give endmin a name because you need to bind account to someone. They will give endmin a name like commandant, but admin. But everybody would call him Rover, Traveler. No, I will put the name Commandant. I will put the name Captain. I will put... yeah, Ultra. I like dorm system from Enfield Beta. I think same thing comes to PGR in near future. Wait, 3D? Yeah, I heard they also said they will do the factories in 3D. They also had BRS collab. Yeah, I want the BRS. I hope they will rerun their collabs. I really do. I love BRS. It's working on works and walking on the base while resting, plus they will say hi to you and can chat. Yeah, why do you need to live in a real life anymore, am I right, guys? Plus affection system. Your operators can give you a gift. Are you talking about Snowbreak? Alright, let me go back. Gonna call my Enfield guy manager. D-manager. Why not Rover, bro? Indeed, with the body of a mutant, every moment of her brought about destruction. But that is not her most terrifying realization when she woke up. She isn't the master of her own body. The higher-ups in the ARU are. And they all did. What? Wait, what? Damn, okay. She isn't the master of her own body. The higher-ups in the ARU are? Do you think a little girl could just accept this and live with it? Her unending anger coursed through her frenzied mind. It shot through the receivers and flowed into our processors. We have never and will never forget that despair she felt, which is why the bear model surveys the other bionics, which is why we still fight even without our receivers. If you still wish to avenge Amberia, then come with me. Under the roars of the bear models, some bionics stand and follow his exit. Wait, some weird corrupted are still rolling about in the snow up ahead, just like the ones just now, trying to corrupt you. Doesn't matter if we get corrupted or not, as long as we can wake Amberia and free her, we'll go through anything. We're just trying to free Amberia from her nightmare. The higher-ups at the ARU are controlling Amberia? Did I read that correctly? Is joke because manager is in ZZZ. Wait, manager is in ZZZ? Isn't in ZZZ it proxy? Huh? What? Snowbreak is superior in terms of dorms? Yeah, I think Ultra would like Snowbreak very much. It was my only interest in that game. I hated the dorms the most in Snowbreak. One server is like punishing virus, killing me without a serum. So I left. It's not Rover, it's Rober. Oh, it's Rober. Well, I was playing the English dub. The MCU robbed all the beautiful characters from Solaris. I like joke about John Enfield as a name. John Enfield. Snowbreak is Dorm Simulator, yeah, that's true. It's both since you also manage a video store. Yeah, I guess Proxy is your criminal nickname, huh? And Manager is your official name. Proxy Manager, bro. Martin, Nanami, what do we do now? Ever since the Angry Bear model and his supporters left, Nanami has been as still as a rock. Feeling like an eternity has passed, Martin decides to pat Nanami on her shoulder. That's so fucking cute. Wah ha ha ha. What are you on again, Nanami? This helps me get my spirits up. Alright, guess we're still trying to make peace then. Of course, you can stop Nanami with a big old reason stick or a 10 episode backstory. Ha! Nanami wants something done, she gets it done. What a character. I get where the bionics were coming from, but it just ain't right fighting in this place. Not to mention the corrupted. Punishing virus, huh? We bionics don't really know what's going on about it. The bionics rarely come into contact with the corrupted. Even if knowledge of the virus exists in their databanks, their experience tells them that it is nothing to be feared. You'll be deader than a linguine if the virus gets hold. What is a linguine? That's even ickier stuff than Amberia's mind control or whatever. Which means we should catch up to those who just left, right? Or do we go find the corrupted instead? It'd take too long. Nanami is going with her original plan. At this, Nanami looks around the settlement, finally finding a suitable Nanami rock. She climbs atop and uses it as a pedestal. Ahem, bionics of Nanarmy, looky here. What on earth is a Nanarmy? Yeah, Nanami's order draws the attention of all the bionics. All Martin here's hit his head and forgotten the whereabouts of Amberia, but y'all here must know something, right? Yeah, we do. And... oh, Para? Hello, Para. Oh my god, Nexus, what are you typing? Kinda really like hanging with characters and do minigames as a relax after story. I need such thing in PGR badly. I understand the appeal, but that shit is just not for me. The Snowbreak Dorm is just not for me. Not even Honkai. I stopped playing any dorms in any gacha game. It's useless for me. You just take the goodie and leave. Nanami. I'm gonna go convince Amberia to stop the bionics from attacking humans. Then we can all go figure out what the corrupted are up to. But our mother frame, Amberia, she's always been in a slumber. I don't even know if I can converse with her. Not to mention Cantarella. Hello, Cantarella. Nice emoji. We're staying behind because we're sick of fighting. But those who left were right. We feel the same anger inside. So you can't just ask us to work against them. But all the bionics are fighting for Amberia, right? If Amberia wants everyone to stop, they'll listen, yeah? Well, yeah. If Nanami can pass Amberia's diplomacy check, I'll think of another way. But now, let's get the dice rolling first. Hearing Nanami's firm and confident tone, the bionics form a ring to discuss among themselves. God damn it, Nanami. Martin is dragged inside. Shortly, Martin is pushed out. Nanami. Amberia is sleeping in an underground place nearby. Let's go! Lol, I just got the notification. Yeah, I kinda cooked myself with this stream, Cantarella. It was like... welcome to... oh my god, Nexus. Did the Ultra beat you, Nexus? What the... I cooked myself because... I caught my previous stream in 2 parts. And I privated it. So it turns out if you private your stream in YouTube Studio, your next scheduled stream will get automatically privated too. So even though I scheduled it, nobody knew about it because it was privated. And also I had some chat problems, bro. Fucking insane. I cooked myself today. Oh, that's some good juice. I also started like 30 minutes earlier. I'm voting for the Nanami diplomatic sector. Hello, Road Jack. What's your opinion on Snowbreak and Enfield, Road Jack? That's the topic of the discussion in chat today. Well then, non-army, roll out. Bro, she got an arm. Bro, she needs to be the president.
Humanity calls me.
Humanity calls her. She's so right, aren't we? Right ahead, Nanami. Roar. Wow, so many machine animals. They are the guards hiding outside the base, Nanami. Oh ho, don't worry, leave it all to Sword Master Nanami. I will hit them with the blunt side of my weapon. I don't see a blunt side of your weapon. Nope, topic is what thing we love in such games. Yo, Wizard Gang, hello Wizard Gang. I mean, I like the concept of a shooting gacha game in Snowbreak, that's why I tried it. Then the story got like suspiciously familiar. Then the grinding hit. Most thing I hate about gacha games is the grinding. I think I'm in the perfect time to play PGR right now. Talk to the stray bionic machine. Also very nice chat screen. What do you mean? Something wrong? If Nanami does diplomacy, the darling in the Frank style, I'm all for it. I never saw that anime and I will never watch. Well, I got that one character, I forgot her name during the summer event, something Katya or something, then left Snowbreak. So what the fuck is BD2 turning into? It's rated 18 now. BD2? Gava Vidya? BD2? What the fuck is BD2? Demi? Damn it, what's with this construct? You actually knocked everyone out. Alright, surrender now and I'll spare your butt. Stop fighting against humans. I will never betray Amberia. Roar. New enemies incoming, Nanami. Can I sue your short with the bug to send it to Kuro? Sue? Bro, you gonna sue me for a short? You can share the feedback. Brown does too, never heard about it. What's that sound? It's the full attack. Amberia just sent all the bionics to attack the human base. What? Oh yeah, she just did. Snowbreak is a nice game from what I played. Enfield, however, as a long-time Arknights player, I just hope the story isn't character going on philosophical tangents like the OG Arknights. Use? Yeah, you can use it. Was purple something uses bow instead of guns? A bow girl in Snowbreak? I would leave too, Cantarella. I'ma be real. I really love the concept. I think they could have done something so much better with that game, gameplay wise. I think Snowbreak is bad. You haven't seen the worst. You mean like in dorm gameplay terms? You can't win. These are bionic machines built purely for war. We're just some Spec Ops constructs. Shut your trap and just fight. Roar. It's just like that one time. I'm sorry. It's just like that one time. It's just like M-Tails. Those bios are gonna wreck the ARU. Where's them forest guards at, eh? Must be the work of them hybrids. Them you hobbing pieces of bionic trash. We made you. We're your master. Go at them, don't mind the losses. Bro, the IRU should die the more I think about it. The IRU defenses and the bionic machines clash. Fear slowly creeps into the hearts of people. This is just... Martin and the other bionic machines arrive to see hell painted before their visual modules. Nanami, we need to do something about this. Something's not right. Huh? Nanami has been silent ever since she arrived. She quickly scans the battlefield, confirming her suspicions. Roar. Guess this do be the end of the line for me. Roar. Bionic Bear slams a fisherman onto the ground, but it does not follow up with an attack. Its claw remains hinged in mid-air, hesitant at dealing the fatal blow. Yet... He pissed his pants. Roar. Another bear model ignores the hesitant bear and barges in, stomping and crushing the fisherman. Jeez, man. Even the hesitant bear finds the gruesome ending unbearable. But there is no point to reproaching its companion. Brandishing its claw once more, it charges at the next target. Damn you all! Ah. That one was a corrupted Martin. So this is what it is. Similar scenarios occur everywhere in the battlefield. Hearing Nanami, the other bionics enter into this array. That means some of us have been corrupted. If that's the case, then will the others? No, it likely won't spread further. I think I know what the corrupted are here for. So what are they here for? They are here to instigate hatred. Instigators! Someone is controlling the corrupted to do so, while they sit somewhere safe to watch. Oh, so we'll see who gonna beat Lamia's ass. Nanami is getting real angry. What is chat yapping about? Her skill and ultimate uses both, but yes, she mainly uses IRs. I'd really like to see an open world version of PGR. You don't. Trust me, Nexus, you don't. I hope they will fix story issues, because presentation is top notch, but we need story like in OG Arc Knights. Yeah, I also heard the story in Anvil was not that entertaining. Brown Dust just got a somewhat itchy update. There's now BDSM. Oh my god. I guess there's a reason I never heard about that game. Set your trap and just fight, roar is the best quote of the year. Martin with the hawk cat meme. I mean, not all, they look the same. The Martin is only the one that has the badge. If you're not careful, you might miss some of the Martin lines with some of the like normal bears or corrupted bears. We got Vuva, Genshin like Fairy Tail. Gathering wives, Evan. Yeah, that's basically Vuva. You don't even gather them as wives, you just chill with them for a bit and live. Don't worry, they added blood. They go back to the origins. Update for Vuva. Nah. I mean, brother, there's a... what? Okay, Para. I'm ashamed all of you guys know about that game's existence. You know, Vuva might be connected to PGR or part of PGR, right? If that's gonna be true, Nexus, Kuro Games is just a shameless company. It needs a world building like the OG Arc Knights, but story needs to dial back. The great stories in Arc Knights are great, but the bad or average ones make me physically tired to read. Nanami is in Vuva as a Kuro bot. That's a cool homage, but if they will do Kuroverse, bro, it's just like... I don't think I'll respect any new game they will gonna make. So far, where I am now at the game, I still see this game as just a Honkai Impact clone. With a slightly better gameplay. Nothing more so far. Not even the story is better. You're a corrupted! And you're a corrupted! Well, stop spoiling, IA. I said a lot of times, like, but at this point in time, if you'd play Honkai as long as I played PGR, you would already get to the crazy shit in the story. It's just PGR takes its sweet time to get me in. What's with that construct? I think I saw her on the files before. Are reinforcements coming? Oh, then we should get ready for a counterattack, yeah? No, Nanami isn't here to help you fight the bionics. What? Answering the construct, Nanami dashes into the fray, defeating every corrupted that she sees. All that stands in Nanami's way is met with a whack of your chainsaw and sent flying afar. Nobody can handle the Nanami calamity. 6.4 is next. Spoilers for Valics, okay, exactly what I said. First chapters are not bad, but slow. About spoilers, hey, alright. Oi! Oi, Simone! What's with this construct class? Why is she attacking our people? I think I saw her boss. I think I saw her with boss before. Some construct called Nanami. I don't need her name, I need a way to deal with that construct. I'm afraid only our very not present boss can handle her. Soldiers on the front line, do you copy? Pull back immediately, don't engage with the construct that just rushed in. What? What about our defenses? It'll just be 1 or 2 openings, we'll be fine. Getting out of here, getting out of her way is more important. We'll cover for the openings. Diana, why are the forest guard here? Did you capture that ATL? Valics and Rosetta will handle ATL. We've returned to support the front lines instead. Forest guard, spread out! Avengers assemble. We will mark it for you. Can we keep them? About spoilers? I mean, yeah. I will just not read them. As long as everybody just types spoiler for Valics and then continues the discussion, Valics is okay with that. At Diana's behest, the Forest Guard members charge at the battlefield, taking care to stay out of Nanami's way. They rescue the incapacitated Ayaru members. Ha! Took your damn sweet time. Some Forest Guards you all are. Shoot him in the face. But it's still not too late, is it not? What do you mean? Your legs hurt. Ride on my teammate's back and retreat. We'll handle the rest from here on out. You think we can leave our defenses to you sinners? Even if we're sinners born and raised here. Please believe in us. Only Commandant can Nanami with Nanami while Nanami in the snow. Nanami in the snow. Valic is getting 1 new sub per day. Yeah, and they're not subbing for Tekken, that's for sure. It's already 123. I can't wait for 169. Nanami, at this rate, you'll leave the battlefield. Aren't you trying to pluck all the corrupted out? Well, I'm catching the trails of someone that's trying to sneak away. What? Don't know what that is, but that must be the source of all evil. The stinky, sneaky body that's controlling the corrupted and making a mess. Martin. Oh, she called him Martin, bro. You'll have to handle the corrupted. Nanami is going to... Nanami lowers her stance mid-dash, bending so low as if she is about to fall. The angles of her booster wheels adjust and maintain her balance, allowing Nanami to slide toward at full speed. Be the hero! Be the hero. Be the change you want to see, guys. Sheesh, for real? Yeah, everybody's so happy. I can't wait for 300. 300? 369 Nexus. Out of my way! Urg. Wow, I have never seen someone running like that. I see, the Ascendants are behind this. Oopsie, guess you found me out. That's enough. I don't want to talk to bad guys like you. Prepare to count up your sins. Ditch. Leave this to me, Nanami. You go take care of the culprit. Martin from Martin Mystery? Oh, you mean that cartoon about the big... Wasn't there a cartoon about a big dog named Martin? Don't mess with Nanami's outfit, bro. 369 bears and not... Oh my god, Nexus. It's good that these extra stories have like new stages and enemies. I really hope they're just like not wasting money on these extra stages to waste more money on the main stage. We'll see when we'll start chapter 13. I'm waiting for 777 subs. It will be the ultimate gacha ritual. Oh, you mean the PDs guy? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not a gacha player and I didn't get your jokes, guys. Bananami is already a hag. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's not nice. Why did you let the corrupted do that? What's your purpose, Ascendant? I don't know about others, but this is essential entertainment for me. You're the only one left. I'm not going to fight you, weirdo. Look at your butt. You're the weird one. This is Lamia boss? This is not Lamia boss. Nanami was so real for calling out Lamia's butt. Explosions from afar. Is that an explosion? Tusk. Don't tell me you got beaten by just 2 of them. Some perfect construct you are. Huh? Wait. Oh, she runs so fast. That's it, she's gone. Do you guys know any effective ritual need to pull both Astra and EX002 on ZZZ tomorrow? I don't understand how you people have time to play more than one gacha game. I really don't. Alright, this is the last one. 1 hour. Roar. Keep fighting, don't you ever fall back. With Lamia's retreat, the corrupted begin to withdraw. The battle, however, has still yet to cease. The corrupted were but a catalyst for hatred. The war has its roots in something deeper. The wound of far grow, the roars and war cries too. Oh, the wounds of war grow. Martin, it's too late. Martin and the others might have done all they could to eliminate the corrupted, but they have no way to stop this war. After all, who would listen to these outliers? They can but only stand far, bearing witness to the transience before them? Or perhaps someone might have held an answer to ending this war, an answer that is not defeating the opponent, nor running and leaving the problems behind, but instead facing their mistakes, the mistakes made in that loathsome and horrible past. And that is when they hear the voice ringing throughout the battlefield. I'm sorry. It's Rosetta. That's Rosetta's voice. Where did that come from? Everyone's communication channels somehow became connected. From a thunderous explosion in the distance, the apology fluttered over. An apology like a pity-breathing sigh, trailing with tears. The ARU and the bionic machines both paused. Slowly, they began to realize the meaning behind these few words. Hey, why are we stopping? We should seize the opportunity and attack. It's all over. Nanami hurls her chainsaw before the warmongering bear model, stopping him in his tracks. What? That's enough. You heard it too, right? Amberia must have said something as well. You broke all our receivers. How could we hear Amberia? Even so, you must still be connected to her in some way. You must know that Amberia would have said at her final. You must know what Amberia would have said at her final moments. That means Amberia is. Stason realizes the situation through Nanami's words. The explosion likely came from where Amberia was at. As for the apology, that must be what Rosetta said to Amberia. Amberia, whoa. Wasn't Amberia supposed to belong? It's all my fault. Captain? Captain, what's... Just lay still, Wobbly. Stason and Simon march out of the crowd. Like Nanami, they stand between the two conflicting armies. Amberia was the greatest sacrifice of the ARU. She was the living proof of our foolishness in the past. The commanding captain at the time concealed Amberia in an underground base which caused the Tides, the invasion that endlessly tormented the IRU. No, or should I say, this caused an irreparable gap between us and the Bionics. Cap, you hiding this from us the whole time? You just let that thing be? What if Amberia went gaga like before? That's why I said she's proof of our foolishness. I'm just another gimboid like them old duds. Stacen's roar stopped the indignant fisherman. He continues. We've both paid more than enough for the past. Do whatever you want with me. I'll tell you everything you want to know. Just listen up, everyone. You too, Bionics. This is the captain's orders. Stop this war at once. Stop all the fighting. I'm not repeating myself. If you don't listen, you'll be branded as sinner. No, that ain't right. That's not what I'm trying to say. The forest guards aren't sinners. Everything's over with. It's all over. Stacen cries in the middle of his speech. He himself cannot understand why he did what he did. Was it from the relief of the ebbing danger, or certain decisions and resolves in his heart? As if infected by Stacen, tears also begin to dot the other faces. They support their wounded companions and retreat. Some throw their weapons onto the ground. The same atmosphere permeates the Bionics. Beria, I think I heard our mother frame at her last moments. She said, "Thank you." Did she not? Exclamation mark. Yo, look at this drawing. Martin's words break the dam in the bear model's heart. He loosens his fists and curls up to cry. Under the aurora, humans, constructs, and machines all begin crying for the past. Amidst the cries, Nanami steps before the once angry bear model. She places her hand on his head, ruffling through his fur. You know, words can become prayers, and prayers can help you move on. It's okay now. Exclamation marks. Wah ha ha ha. Wah ha ha. Wah ha. Ha. Bravo, muchacho perfecto. Haha. The sun rises like a fiery jewel above the ice-strewn sea. Nanami leading and along with the Bionics perform a series of unfathomable poses to welcome this sight. Speaking of Nanami, what should we do now? Why, hey, that's Nanami's question for you. Why did you all come with Nanami anyways? You're not living with humans like the other Bionics? Well, the humans will probably say nothing about it, but it still feels kinda weird living with the humans after the Amberia stuff, so... Do you all feel that way? Everyone here does. I see. Okay then, follow the adventures of Pied Chainsawer Nanami. I'll bring you to your wonderland. Really? Thank you, Nanami. Displaying the Nanami flag, known as a chainsaw, she leads Martin and the others behind. Nanami hops and the Bionics hop. Just like a parade. But it's time for Nanami to make her moves too. Valics, the next time we meet will be... What is she even doing all this? What is she after? Next one is the Lost Chapter. Should I do the Lost Chapter then? Really? Next 14. Alright. Well. What did we miss? You wanna play ZZZ unless King Yi rerun? They stopped wasting money on extra interlude and EX stage a long time ago. They stopped doing them after chapter 17. They should not even started doing them, Roadjack. That's if you ask me. I know ritual. Rolex. Credit card swipe. Oh my god. Interludes, yeah, some of the interludes were really good. I'll have about 130 bubbles. Fighting character is easy, good for you. And imagine if you put all that time into a fighting game, guys. That would be crazy. Oh, wait, never mind. It's randomly on standard banner. I'm only hyper for Kinyan, others meh. Even newest one downgrade from out PGR characters. The new ones they showed for 2.6 and so on look like PGR characters or Dolomao. No way. Mako, you don't know even PGR. Also, didn't they say co-op is coming to ZZZ? Is that a lie? What are we doing next? Are we doing... Are we doing Lost Chapter or are we doing Chapter 13? I don't understand. Something is not right. Vortex. So we finished this. And then the game... We do this. Oh, there we go. Quick Ascension. Next, Lost Chapter or Chapter 13? Yeah, is it Lost Chapter or Chapter 13? Echo Area first, lol. Echo Area before Chapter 13? To get to Echo Area, we have to finish the Lost Chapter. I have to do this before Echo Area. I have eyes and see the screen, Valics. Seeing and knowing are different things, Mako. Also, speaking of open Unit 2 Valics, I thought the boys are playing Street Fighter 6 now. You can do both since the EX002 is about Kowloon. This is about Kowloon. Proper thing is EX3, then Chapter 13, then Chapter 4. Yeah, I see, cause Chapter 13 takes place after Chapter 13. That makes no sense, but I would not be surprised. The game itself tells me to play Lost Chapter. And it aligns with what AI is saying, so... Mentioned Echo Area takes place after Chapter 13. Now we played Unit 2. You played Unit 2? Well, I don't have Unit 2. And I already told you all, if I'll get a new game, it will probably be in July. People die if they are killed. Yeah, Rojak did that. Rojak did that. Panther and Raj played some Street Fighter 6, but Panther was hating once Raj was troll looping him. Yeah. Yeah. Did you stayed up and watched the PlayStation thingy? I was yippee. Well, then get Unit 2 in July, but July is the Tekken patch, Mako. What if they fix all the problems Tekken has, huh? I mean, Tekken 8 is still not uninstalled. Alright, let's begin. This is Kowloon, huh? Testing. Okay, recording should be up and running. The processed electronic sound from a small machine from a small machine on the ground echoes in the cramped carriage. Well, here's your pay for the information. I guess we should call this a deal? Anyway, I brought what you wanted from that ship. It's not easy to sleep under the Grey Ravens. Not easy to sleep under the Grey Raven. Fortunately, this intel isn't exactly top secret. As for the machine, it's essentially the same thing as the viral training simulator in Babylonia. I modified the program to input memory data as battle records. Just use the program in the attachment to enter your mind via simulated combat to commence extraction. Due to the large amount of data, when you connect for the first time, your mind will be temporarily emptied to make room for the carrier program. I recommend you find a place to lie down before connecting. I hope my explanation resolves any confusion. Well, good luck, and I look forward to our next collaboration. I was so hyped for Neo 3. Oh yeah, there was Neo 3. Don't have to spend money for it. Yeah, I mean, I just didn't uninstall it. And I still didn't buy the season pass too. We'll see in July. Auto correction. I mean, that ended up being very funny, Road Jack. Looks like he really did smuggle out of the data without alerting the elite soldiers in Babylonia. Looks like I should be careful around him in the future. Let's see, this button? Program startup, system loading, iris authentication. Authentication complete. Hello user ADL17, a patch has been detected. Would you like to oh my god, I hate this. 3 dots. Complete memories erased. Complete memories erased by the caller. Complete memories erased by the caller are now stored on this rudimentary machine. How ironic. I don't want to buy the season pass, I just want AK, not FAQ. Well, at least you got AK. Are you happy to pay for him again, Para? Just like in Tekken 7? Game, this... Those Tekken devs are so dumb, man, I can't... I don't know. If that's the case, then I can access everything about the past. Finally, I've made it here. Update program. Command accepted. Program updating. Starting program. Also, he sold one of their Kowloon collars to some passerby. Those fragments of memories that keep appearing in my mind. Simulation direction of environmental elements. HXGA990105 Kowloon. Battle record 1. Loading. Loaded. Skeletal modeling. Yeah. Import complete. Connecting to mind. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell no. Should have been a free DLC if you ask me. EDL17 is a nice username to have. Has a nice username to have. Has a nice ring to it. Yeah, gotta name your Enfield character like this. ADL17. Some Elon Musk kids sounding ass name. Whatever you are, I will accept it. In the metropolis of the Kowloon Chamber of Commerce, there is a corner surrounded by courtyards and old streets. Is this... this is after chapter 12, right? Holy, there's a lot of shit that happened between chapter 12 and 13, huh? Where such a theater exists. It is lofty and grandiose. Grandiose? It is old and dilapidated. The wide stage once allowed for 50 martial artists to perform stunts simultaneously. Giant props as tall as the curtain could be pushed onto the stage without hindrance. Elon Musk kid is named Bob, is it? But now it has fallen into disuse. To the 10 dozen seats, now only 70 patched up chairs are left collecting dust. Of the 3 large theater troupes, now only a few members remain. After all, who would be willing to sit and watch a performance when holographic videos and realistic simulations exist? This is so real. The feeble director sits on the shaky rocking chair at the gate of the theater with a pang of despair swatted over his heart. He had ordered Lao Yu to move the rocking chair here. Lao Yu is the only custodian left in the entire theater. The quiet, browny man's life is a checkerboard of carpentry and baiju. But despite his monogamic commitment to the craft, his skill is an unimpressive something. No one ever bothered to poach him for woodworking. And so, much like Yu Sheng, he stayed here, not like there were any reasons to leave the theater. For Yu Sheng, however, he must have inherited his prima donna of mother's pride. In his eyes, nothing held more importance than the stage. Bob is that guy. Everyone must have a Bob. There's some inside joke there, maybe. Alas, the theater has long since fallen out of favor. I should just find a good day and end it on a good note. Half leaning against the shaky rocking chair and sipping tea, the director could not help the thought, from sifting into his mind. Even when indulging in the glorious memories of the past, the director's mind is as keen as ever. He adaptably slings his cup and hits a figure sneaking out of the theater. Figure turns his head in pain, then intercepts the falling cup with an almost inhuman agility. Are you crazy, old man? This teacup is from the Song Dynasty, probably. Do you know how much I went through to buy this in the East City District? It's one of a kind. I hear Bob, I just get Tekken 6 flashback. Yeah, same, see Para? We get it. Who knows what they meant though? Where do you think you're off to? That guy looks like a kung fu master. Mind your own business. How many times have I told you, Chang-Yu? Chang-Yu continues to walk and talk, as if he has heard the director nag him 1,000 times. Wait, is this before the chapter 12? Is this before Chang-Yu became a construct? That Chang-Yu looks this guy looks pretty human. No spoilers, please. My memory have no stable info about EX002. I guess it's even before 12. Yeah, same. One day you will understand the majesty of Bob. Okay, one day. I got it. I've got somewhere important to be. I'll be back before dinner. Without waiting for him to finish, Chang-Yu hops up onto the wall of the courtyard and escapes, leaving only the old man's disapproving shouts behind. Don't try your funny stuff on the Pulao crew. The director continues, but only the gentle breeze is there to listen. After this tea break, I'll have to go apologize door to door again. This is really working my old bones to the ground. Just as the director prepares to take another sip, another troublesome one shows up in front of him. The people from our food supplier and the wood shop just came over and knocked on the side door and said no more delaying with the food money and repairs and lumber. What about a regular? Any news? No, she said her husband is getting old, no more loud noises, so they hired a VR company for a Hawaiian birthday. Alright, well, off you go then. Lao Yu quietly turns and goes back to the theater. They're still kind enough to collect debts in private, but how long can we handle this? Away from the theater, Chang-Yu joins a bustling crowd. People come and go in a hurry. Unbecoming looks adorn their faces. Deafening music roars overhead. Naturally, Chang-Yu has his reasons for coming here. Business at the theater continues to worsen. The theater hadn't even opened its doors this month. Old man's all against violating the regulations from the police boats, thinking it sully the theater's image. But if we can't even feed ourselves, what's the point of caring about the image? Chang-Hu from Akid, yeah, I remember. That's why I said in the beginning he sold someone the funny choker. I mean, maybe that wasn't Chang-Yu, it was ADL-17 or something. Chang-Yu has memory loss. His old human memories, he's using a machine to restore them. That's what you are seeing, not spoilers. Nice spoilers, Road Jack. Nice, thanks, bro. But we are in Kowloon now. I was right, this is before he became a construct. Well, the mystery of the extra chapter now is gone, thanks to Road Jack, but we will continue, Learn from our mistakes, right, Road Jack? Chang-Yu leans against the wall, looking at the crowd on the street. Bored, he takes out a polished coin from his pocket and flips it into the air. He then jumps and catches the coin with acrobatic finesse. The move attracts the attention of some bystanders, who then surround Chang-Yu as if prepared to watch a street performance. Thinking that this might be an opportunity to attract customers, Chang-Yu performs another backflip. He reaches behind, about to hand out flyers from his backpack to the applauding crowd. Also, Chang-Yu was the least interesting constructs from the Akidelic. Like, Sophia got way more Way more script time than Changyu. Changyu had spent the last 2 nights creating flyers for this very reason. If the old director thinks that going against the regulation is beneath him, Changyu needs only take it upon himself. By the authority of the Kowloon Chamber of Commerce, street performances are not permitted here. Please disperse immediately. Bitch. It'll be trouble if they catch me. Changyu returns the flyers to his bag and jumps up to the 2nd floor balcony. He flips up and over, escaping to another building. It's not spoiler. Don't worry, the story never explains this, so I did it to spare you the headache. Bro, I'm glad you were not here when we were playing chapter 1 to 8. But yeah, you basically destroyed the mystery of this extra chapter. Chang-Hu just has mercenary behavior. He wasn't doing nothing in the academic chapter. Whatever, I'll let them do their job. At least those rust buckets keep the streets safe. Like Rojak, if the story didn't say who was ADL and what was ADL doing, just gives me hints. There's no, don't say it how it is. The chapter didn't say a lot of things that you said, like who and what and why he is doing that. I wanted to know like why he's doing that, but I guess we'll see. If people and machines tolerate each other, society will become more peaceful, huh? The boy takes a deep breath of the polluted air and fishes the flyers out of his backpack. But even if society is more peaceful, who'd care about the life and death of some old theater? With that, Changyu directs his gaze to another lively area off in the distance. Yes, I'll go post these flyers up over there. This kind of world, as long as you're buying a ticket, our doors are open to anyone. Sheesh, that was a long read.
Well, I got paid. I'll handle the rest.
Ah, the frame Kuro has forgotten. Sorry, then gonna be careful in the future. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Lucky I have good legs. Better put it up high so no one can tear it off. I heard transport drones. There seems to be more of them recently. So this is the only frame Changyu has. Alright, on to the next one. Oi, you over there! Disc. Open your bloody eyes. How dare you put up ads without our permission? Have you paid your racket? Disc. Just a bunch of gangsters in the slum. I don't need your permission. Let's see what this frame does.
Comes with the foam. The soft overcomes the hard.
Look at this combo, bro. He has a launcher. It's pretty cool. A new frame just dropped. Does that count as a spoiler? Everybody already talked about it. Say that again, you stinky brat. Hey, my bag. That will teach you. If I ever see you around here again, I'll break your legs. But I won. What's this? AI29X536. I bet this means something. The legendary disc. Yeah, my favorite phrase in PGR. As I came late to the party, I started streaming a bit earlier today. Abnormal load detected, returning to the factory. Oh no, I must not let it go back. Just use your imagination, guys. Disc! Lucky I got my hook with me. Damn, you are lucky. Damn, they already doing this? Damn. Just imagine we are chasing a drone and the drone got the bag, and imagine we actually lost that previous fight. Bro. Okay, alright game. Okay, I was pressing the wrong button. Kinda new Bianca's outfit is meh. Why? Who are you? How did you get up here? Mr. Ian's got this place booked. Bug off. Just let me pass and I'll be quick. No way, get lost. Sorry, but I must pass.
The form
Let's
of
see
the
what
form.
this
The
super
style
does.
of the styling.
It's a burst. Cool animations. Oh, he shot. He shoots.
The form of the form. The style of the styling. The form of the form. The style of the styling.
Oh! Oh, this is like what is this? Alpha Yata? The triple disc. Then is eternal fusion is temporary. Oh my god. Disc better not go that way. There have been lots of landslide accidents recently. Disc. See, like you guys want this in a PGR game, bro? If they're doing open world, there will be a lot of this. We see nothing, do rotation it's all. Alpha CW is Kuro's 5th child, so we're not getting a new attacker. Guardian, stop! Leave me alone. Can't you see that transport drone is overloaded? It's carrying illegal objects. You're supposed to suspend the license of the company, aren't you? Reconfirming priority level, cutting off the transport drone's power supply. Phew! Hey, the bag is mine. Don't forget to give it back.
Seek victory and defeat. Seek safety and hate.
So I guess they released this construct with this chapter, huh? Ticket received from Pulawa crew, initiating automatic stop. He's panting. Ticket dispatched. Identification, Changyu, District 12. You are suspected of 6 incidents of illegally damaging public facilities and... Hey, not me, I'm the victim here. What is that hanging on the drone? Does it belong to you? Yeah. Here is your lost property. Oh, thanks. It is my duty to enforce the laws and regulations, but it is also my duty to help citizens in need. Harmonious coexistence with the people is the highest principle of service machinery under the jurisdiction of the Kowloon Chamber of Commerce without exception. As for your alleged unlawful damage to public facilities... The disputing party has chosen not to file a complaint. Your charges have been formally dropped. According to the clarification of the party concerned, your damages seems to come from the need to help them. Even if charges are incurred, they are willing to bear the fine for you. Oh, wow. This is a formal notification. You are free to go. Thanks again. Why have you thanked me? For telling me this. You are welcome. Harmonious coexistence with the people is the highest principle of service machinery under the jurisdiction of the Kowloon Chamber of Commerce, without exception. I will read this every time. Most gacha games do that. The new frames and Kuro chooses which one fits the best depending on the progression of the story. Yeah, that could be the only... He's surprised though gets it. Surprised I'll get it that a new frame be a spoiler. But hey, I'm in the past. Who knows when I'll catch up, bro? Maybe in 1 year, maybe in 2. Survived the 5 whole disc and 2 few. Yeah, there were no sighs and roars. Yeah, let me do another one. Extra 3-2 theater crisis. All right, we'll just follow this down below. So maybe we need a peace break. I think my throat is dying, man. So here, look at the funny pictures and listen to PGR music. So give me 5. Go peace. Go drink water. back. Changyu, I'm back. Song is cool. Cool song. Barely remember what happened in that chapter. But this chapter, it would be funny if the East character is Alpha Lightning Attacker. Won't be here on Pulau's chapter. I hate it so much. Don't even remember. Oh, I remember who Pulau is. Every time I see Chang Hu, I'm trying my best to stop myself from making a this nuts joke. Poor guy. You poor guy, Chang Yu. I'm back. He's back. He said I'm back, guys. We should screenshot this. So you do know to come back. It's not like I did anything illegal. I didn't say you did. Seriously, I'm not lying. Guilty. The director grabs Chang Yu by the arm. Regardless if you did something illegal or not, you always go around jumping over rooftops. I did no such thing, I just fell is all. Wait here, I'll go find you a tetanus shot. Oh man, no, we don't have the money to buy another shot. If you already knew that, then why'd you go off and be so reckless? Your food money for the second half of the month is all going to roofing repairs for your victims. Alright, then I'll just eat plain rice for the rest of the month. That'll do, yeah? Don't be mad. Kinda wandering dream with whale is an exception and I advise to skip it all. Is it also an extra story? An extra chapter? You... Hearing this, the director gets even more angry. Just as he raises his hand, Lao Yu pushes open the doors and enters. Director, there's a message for you. What's with old Stuttery answering the door? Yu Sheng asked for leave today because it is death day of his mother, but at least he finished up his morning exercise. Did you finish it? I never fall behind on morning exercise. I ran 50 laps around the stage before I left. Enough, head on back. I still want a word with you. Alright. Best thing about floating reveries, Han Ying, whoever that is. The boy pouts. He takes off his backpack and walks back to the yard. But just after walking past the door, Chang Yu stops. He climbs up the roof and sneaks into the rafters of the room. Look, we get a cool drawing. He gently opens his waist pack and pulls out a bag of braised meat. If I'm living off plain rice for the rest of the month, I might as well feast on some meat now to tide me over. Who'd have thought you could snag a pack of braised pork from Zinnies off of some hoodlum? Wait, better save some for Lao Yu. He likes it with a good drink. Just as Chang Yu is about to munch on a slab of meat, the sound of the director's voice grabs his attention. Oh, hello there, boss. Long time no see. Right. Last time we went to your house to perform, but you got a cold and had to rest in the inner hall. Yes, of course. Everything's still all ready for you. It's all there. Isn't your daughter's 16th birthday next week? I already have the calligrapher planned for the congratulatory message as well. What? Oh, it's okay, boss. No, really, it's not an issue. Don't feel guilty about it. We'll manage. Chang Yu finds himself shocked. The theater depended on this order to live through the month. If this order is cancelled, that will surely be the final straw. Oh, I see. The younger ones wanted a VR trip to Mars to celebrate. It's okay, boss. Don't worry about it. For a theater troupe like us, not performing for a day won't starve us out of house and home. The old director's crooked back as he replies sends a pang of remorse through Chang Yu's heart. With a long sigh, there you go, the director finally puts down the receiver and slumps back into his chair. Heard enough? Then get down here. Knowing that resistance is futile, Chang Yu jumps down resentfully. My bad, it's reverie with a whale. The floating reverie is lovely. We'll see. I'm just So now I'm just following chat and game's instructions on where to go next. This is so I don't like these extra chapters. Though there was some meaning in Rosetta's chapter. I didn't mean to. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop. Doesn't matter whether you intended to or not. Also, quit talking with your mouth full of pork. Director, how about I go pass out flyers tomorrow? This isn't something that passing out flyers can fix. Forget it. You're all grown up. It's time for you to learn a thing or two about the theater. Rector. Changyu. Come here. Lao Yu. Call over Mr. Bai and Oh Song in the back courtyard. Dismiss the helpers in the firewood room. Of course. I have some things I have to tell you. The theater is closing. I object! Changyu, I won't let this happen. Don't be so naive. The rector pounds his cane. After a moment, the silence is restored in the room. The old man sighs and opens his mouth. I know what you've been doing to help, but it's pointless. Even our regulars can convince their children at home to come. Do you think putting up posters will convince hoodlums to come and pay to see our place? But you're right, Director. We haven't had a play in 2 months. Where there's a will, there's a way. You taught me that. We've been performing for years. We can't just call it quits like that. If we quit now, we can do it with our heads held high. Selling the theater should be enough for a fresh start for each and every one of us. If we wait this out, then there won't be any money to line our pockets. Changyu's face turns sour. People used to fear the stubborn and arrogant director, but with the steady decline of the troupe, his hardiness malformed into something pathetic. That is what unsettles Changyu the most. I've also considered who will take over the theater, a member of the Chi-Wen crew. They've offered a fair price. If this truly is the end, I'll at least be able to say that we're even. The director rubs the wooden handle of the chair begrudgingly. In his mind, the theater is a living thing. But alas, some things must be put off of their misery. He had to be the one to end it. The director stands there in silence. The fatigue seems to have taken on almost age-long pallor. No one knows how to console him. And so everyone stands there as well, in solemn silence. Changyu is trying to be Phoenix, right, from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but the objections was weak, right? Not even from Marvel, just from Ace Attorney. Changyu, you're no longer a child. Even if you leave the theater, you should have other ways to support yourself. Meh. The director. If there's another way, a better way, let this be the end. These old bones aren't what they used to be. Maybe it's not necessarily a bad thing that I ended here. Kinda funny how Changyu shares same Japanese voice actor as Ling Yang, and both play in theaters. I was about to say he reminds me of Ling Yang, just because of the theater. Everyone is overcome with silence, seeing the director lean dejectedly on his chair. They want to keep living the life they have had, they just cannot. They all know that this old and feeble body has paid a heavy toll trying to hold up this fizzling dream. They even begin to think that it would be best to relieve him of this responsibility. If we can just make it through this month, there must be another way. I'll think of something. Changyu rushes out of the room, his voice trailing at his footsteps. Direct. Let him. When Yu Sheng returns at dawn, remember to wake me up. Ling Yang is a bad copy of Chang Hu. I mean, Ling Yang just has one funny quest and that's all. He doesn't do nothing after that, so... That's why I hate it. I don't like Vuva. Nothing matters. Nothing what you do matters. Both Gauntlet user too, and both are ice. Chang-Hu even has a nice story. Yeah. Yeah! That's what I said. Against the current, against the tide. Uva just has one funny quest for its characters, not even for all of them, and that's all. Another bright day begins to break. Lao Yu gets up and washes up as normal, then moves to the dried wood from the shelf to the warehouse. Lao Yu isn't sure why he continues to do this, other than the fact that not doing so would make his day feel incomplete. Eve Ho. As he puts a piece of wood on his shoulder and raises his head, a confused Chang Yu appears before him. What are you doing? You scared me. Oh, sorry. Need a hand? Careful, put it off to the side. Hey, Lao Yu, can I ask you something? What? Lao Yu immediately tenses up. After all, Chang Yu has always been the one to come up with all sorts of funny ideas. Just, I know you also take care of the equipment, so usually what do we need to put on a performance? You still want to put on a performance? Don't worry about it. Let's just say I wanted to put on a show. Oh, okay. 2 stereos, 2 platforms, 3 lights, instruments. Chang Yu jots down in his notebook. Chang Yu? What? Do you really want to put on your own performance? Ah, sure. Let's go with that. By the way, is Yusheng back? No, he hasn't been seen all morning. The rector said if he's not back this afternoon, I should send someone to ask for him. Maybe something happened to him. I was going to sleep on the roof of Yanfei Hall yesterday, but the streets were in chaos all night. I couldn't sleep at all. What could it be? The Kowloon crew was running up and down on the streets yesterday. Might be the celebration of the radio last night. Huh? Lao Yu takes a radio out of his pocket and adjusts the frequency. A wobbling voice, wrapped by static, fades in and out through the old speaker. As everyone waited at the edge of their seats, the World Government Force first zero-point reactor has successfully completed its first test. In WoW I found only one interesting character, like it is 4-star Lumi. I don't know. I know Lumi, but I didn't play her story. The one thing PGR mastered is making you feel you earn the affection of those characters, unlike other gacha games where it feels shallow. Have you played? No, okay. Alright. I have no Honkai Impact argument for that one, and it's good. It's a good thing. And they forgot about her easily. Oh, Lumi, but she's from Holo Logistics and can be in every event as a manager. But know nothing about her, forgotten as it is. Yeah, I know she's in a permanent event, that's all. The Kowloon Chamber of Commerce has decided to use this opportunity to host a city-wide celebration. The reporter says that they're going to invite the heads of commercial organization to host a banquet. Lao Yu says to himself, unaware that the broadcast plays. Chang Yu begins to light up. Oh, Eureka! I'll be right back. Chang Yu grabs the pocket radio from Lao Yu and runs into the inner courtyard. Hey, where do you think you're going? Verina, Kukaracha from New Fed, if they don't get their companion quest in 3.0, then Kuro really missed the ball. Well, maybe they won't. Well, I hope they have like enough people to manage 2 gacha games. Sip some more juice. Director, this is our last chance. If we can get this gig, the theater will last at least another 6 months. Chang Yu. A third of the world's biggest tycoons will all be at this banquet. Do you think this is something we can handle? Who cares? Our livelihoods are at stake. Fine, let's give it a chance. Kakarot still have no story. Yeah, that guy. Sephiroth wannabe. Both stories just gather wife and move on. Not even wives, just gather people. It's not like you romance with them, you just chill a bit with them and you go. The issue though is that we don't even have the money to pay for a band or a supporting cast. I'll go raise it, if it's just one show. With that, Changyu tosses the radio on the director's table and rushes out again. That child. Sigh. I guess that's what makes him Changyu. Ooh. Even those old bones sometimes feel like there's nothing this kid can't do. Even if the theater is really gone, I'm sure he'll manage just fine. The director drinks the last mouthful of strong tea and dials up his old friend. It's me. I may be old and washed up, but I have a small favor to ask. Running into the streets, the glory days of the theater seem to flash right before Changyu's very eyes. Only best thing about Vuva? It's the waifus, huh? And storytelling. Storytelling, representation, yeah, more like representation. And story is also like... Story is good, the only bad thing about the story, it kind of forgets its old characters. But the presentation is nice. Has cool cutscenes. You were running on that part when you were running on the train, that part was very hype. Alright, this is a memory. The walls and eaves were not dilapidated, but instead covered in the highest quality of white plaster. The extravagance was classical, intricate friezes, vermilion pillars, and tiles of ceramic blue. Ceramic blue? And yet, what truly made it a spectacle was the long line of people at the gate of the theater, alive with the greeting of the attendants and urging voices from the crowd one after another. When was the last time you guys were at the theater? Hey, can you fit one more in tonight's Black Guardian? Apologies, sir. At this rate, you'll have to sit on the table. A pot of jasmine tea and another plate of stewed beef tendon and boiled noodles, please. Huh. People who didn't know this is a theater would be thinking this is some restaurant. Didn't have dinner before you came here or what? What's it got to do with you? Nothing beats dinner and a show. The crowd pushed Changyu into the theater, in the front row. Lao Yu and the director were sitting there and waving to him. Changyu waved back to them excitedly. Quite the turnout tonight. Yu Sheng's new play, sure to be a hit. Sit down and quit fidgeting. Yeah. The theater lights dimmed, leaving the spotlight on the stage as the only source of light. There stood Yang Sheng, Mr. Bai and Liu Ji. They stood there valiantly, as if untouched by sorrows in the past. Following that, the gongs and drums roared as the show began. Cantarella, and even in these Guning side, they missed models. All are similar in terms of physique. Ella and Hangyan are different. Didn't get 2.0 in game. Well, 2.2 are definitely the best. Wait, what? Cantarella and Changli are the same, just a little bit different in size. Oh, you were talking. Oh my god, guys. When's this? You guys need to go to a theater play. Trust. Then back to reality. Oh, there comes gravity. There comes gravity. ... Preparing the equipment, creating the props, then calling Liu Ji and Mr. Bai back for another night of shows. As for the play, Yu Sheng loves acting as the scholar so much. Let's just do Mandarin Duck Pond. Mandarin Duck Pond. Liu Ji and Shu Bai can be the supporting actors. Life imitates theater, theater imitates life. Wonderful. As for the cost, 4,500. If I can get Liu Ji and Su Bai to deceive each other, that should about cover it. The young man secretly settles the cost, and in the theater, so does the old man. Gonna give me characters that love the protagonist, give me a good reason why, and don't just toss them away in the next story. Yeah, don't just toss them away in the next story. The story chapter, that's why I like PGR, unfortunately couldn't get to Vuva. Same for me, Road Jack, actually. Commandant is just built different. No breaks models are same, all similar. Say that about any gacha game on of that period. Actually, no, Vuva is quite new, right? I did some time also like some female characters in WoW were pretty similar, and I was confusing them for one another. Don't remember who it is. It's been a while since I uninstalled the game. Alright, understood. He might be a bit reckless and unruly, but I'm sure he'll direct a good play. I don't have much time left. He's not my direct disciple, but he's a good learner. If you really plan on using the celebration to save the theater, I think it'll be a good choice to keep him after that. As for us and the others, we're too old and washed up. This is no longer our generation. In this world of young people, they should be the stars. Well. Olong War, Life of Tai Yi. Gonna be a long one, isn't it? Okay, this is gonna be the last note. Only 6%. This is gonna be the last note for today. This one is pretty long, isn't it? No breaks models are same. Even my favorite Marion now is just a... yeah, okay. But her initial design was fire. No, I saw... Oh, what? True. My god, Cantarella. So you really hate such lame models? Never played WoW, but I remember a major character named Kartatea or something, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. They need only idea. It's like that one funny rule. Why does she look so revealing? But Kartatea? Yeah. She looks very young. East City's Shuju Street, Wang's pawn shop. This is the last store. Changyu is standing in front of a building and sifting through his memories. Seeing that it is still the same building as before, he enters the premises. In the pawn shop, a middle-aged man is sitting behind the counter, looking down at the panel in his hand. In his other, an old copper coin is being absent-mindedly twirled. Boss Wang, I saw that you're hiring, so... Huh? But what's a kiddo like you doing here? Age isn't a problem. I can do whatever it is you need. Know your way around machines? Boss Wang slowly raises his head and taps a coin on the table. His indifferent tone feels like a sharp knife onto Changyu's ears. No, I don't. Then shoo! You can't possibly think the KCC still has any use for elbow grease now, do you? Yeah. Oh, I see, you're from the old parts down south. No wonder. Well then, be on your way. I don't have any use for a kid like you. Boss Wang waves his hand at the door, motioning for Changyu to leave. Hearing this, Changyu takes a step forward instead. It's not like that. Some things are best left to people. I like this guy. Oh, and what's that? I'm all ears. Like pawning, you know, sales. Machines might replace the need for people in the service, manufacturing, or entertainment industries because they are good at imitating humans. But the one they can't do is barter. Each customer is different. You need intuition and honesty to understand their needs to make money. I see your point. Then, however, Boss Wang drags out his rebuttal to interrupt Changzyu's rambling. A person's speech and behavior are telltale signs of their thoughts. You speak with confidence, but your eyes darted 4 times over the place, indicating that you've been nervous this whole time. Machines only have to pick up on this to simulate human emotion and adjust their sales strategy accordingly. That's not specific to humans. Goddamn machines, man! But that type of machine doesn't exist. Maybe you haven't heard. Boss Wang remarks coldly, just as he is about to continue speaking. Changyu suddenly steps forward and puts his hand on the copper coin resting on the table. Think I don't know about the Fuxi crew's research into human simulation? Oh, looks like you aren't as naive as I thought. I heard it from some big shot a long time ago. But a machine like that isn't something normal folks like us can afford. So this kind of job is best left to us humans for the time being. Ain't nothing wrong with replacing us with machines, but until then, do you really think someone in your condition can look after the shop all by yourself? How'd you know about my condition? Changyu lifts his hand off the coin and smiles. Hehehe. My bro Chan at our theater used to have this problem. I was a bit hesitant when I walked in at first. I didn't want to say anything without a closer look. Sharp, eh, kid? I'll take that as a compliment. Hearing this, Boss Wang scoffs and leaves the store. You work 9 AM to 9 PM, 6 days a week. Salary is performance based. So that means that you're starting tomorrow. Don't be late on your first day of work. Alrighty. What I miss? There was one design that I actually liked, the new green guy. I don't know who his name is, but I've heard his weapon is going to be a fishing rod. I love fishing. Bro, fishing in Vuva is so atrocious, man. Fuck that event. I wanted a real fishing game, man, in Vuva. We didn't get it. Watanabe. Oh yeah, we have Watanabe here. The reason I haven't uninstalled Vuva is because of Kartateya and how it's by Kuro Games. If it was some company else, I'll have left way before. You should leave now. Not Watanabe, of course, no, a different game, and he is fire in both ways. Chinese guy from Wuha coming. Puyan, yep, I like him more than others. Fishing rod as a weapon, yeah, that sounds cool. I like that idea. I would like some real fishing in Wuha, that would be nice. Reminds me of Izaha from the Crazy Demon manhwa. I did not read that. Changyu, 5,000, here you are, come again. After seeing off the last customer, Changyu returns to the pawn shop and carefully seals the pawned item he just received. Hey kiddo, clean up and get ready to call it a day. Clean up and get ready to call it a day. Huh? Why so early today? It's not like I want to, I just received a notice from the Chiwen crew. No business after 5 PM. How come? It probably has to do with the news report released by the world government. Some experiment failed and there was some sort of repercussion. You mean 0-point energy? Yeah, that thing, but the only repercussion is our loss of business. No wonder the customers are also sour looking recently. You can say that again. By the way, I also saw the notice that the celebration was postponed, the one you mentioned earlier that your theater's playing at. What? It was postponed? Can't help it. Hosting a celebration right now would be a slap in the face for the world government. Ugh. At least it's not cancelled. We'll just have to wait for this all to pass, then everything will be back to normal. We can only hope so. The sooner the curfew ends, the sooner we can open normally. I'm going to head out. Be sure to lock up once you're done cleaning. Yeah, got it. After Boss Wang leaves, Changyu returns to the counter. He turns on his data panel and begins to flip through the calendar. It's delayed, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. That gives me more time to prepare for the performance. Director, just you wait. Wasn't this a fighting chapter, Node? Boss Wang, what's going on today? I've seen Pulawa soldiers patrolling the streets. Is this before they got to a ship? No spoilers, please. The whole city is under a curfew. The 0-point magic failed and created some virus. Apparently a machine will go haywire if it becomes oh, this was before the infection. Fuck, damn, okay. This is Kowloon when in its golden age. Changyu is this old? Holy shit. Now the soldiers are recycling machines, androids, and even all the police bots in the city. The guardians and Taiye, I think. Anyway, they're all gone. Heard they're rounding them up and disposing them all at once. No wonder the glazed arc theater next door has been so destroyed recently. I thought they were upgrading the androids in preparation for something big during the celebration. Alright, enough chit chat. Throw this out for me. He throws Changyu a palm-sized robot from behind the counter. The electronic brain is hanging sideways with indentations obviously caused by a blunt object. Several broken wires are also poking out of its casing. Isn't this the robot you bought to wipe the cabinet? How did this happen? The soldiers don't recycle these little gizmos. But who's to say it won't get infected and wreck the shop? Don't just stand there. Get this eyesore out of here. This is why mental age is irrelevant? It shouldn't be. Mental age should not be irrelevant in any piece of not story, like what? In any story. Construct twinks are built different. Old twinks. And who is old dude in young frame? Seems so. Maybe not even that old, cause like who was it? I think Lucia and Luna were also like not that old when the world went crazy. As well as our support unit. What's her name? The triple L. Lee, Lucia, and what's her name? Jesus, I forgot. She was also like a kid when the world went to shit. Yeah, they're all old. Changyu picks up the broken pile of scrap metal and walks to the trash can in the alley around the corner. And he sees a trash can filled to the brim with an assortment of mechanical parts, electronic terminals, carrier drones, and other household gadgets. The tools that once brought many conveniences to mankind were now completely destroyed and randomly discarded in the dark recesses of trash cans mixed with food scraps and other garbage. If compared ages, Nanami, Watanabe, and Bianca, probably the oldest one, around 70-80s. Yeah, they should take that in consideration. Ah, that's the way humans got their jobs back, huh? Changyu shakes his head as he walks out of the alley. He sees several strange devices in the street erected by the Baxia crew. Hearing the news, Boss Wang pokes his head out from the door frame of the pawn shop and looks down the street. The KCC is about to change. Indeed, what does a kid like you know? That's not what I meant. Here, take this. Having no intention of arguing with Changyu, Boss Wang interrupts him by throwing him a data card. Huh? Didn't you already pay me this month? A cheapskate like you is giving me a bonus? Who are you calling a cheapskate? It's called running a well-managed business. You should take some notes. Whatever you say, boss, as long as you keep paying me. Still playing the poverty card. Get out of here, I'm closing up shop. Alright, quit pushing me. I was just on my way out. Boss Wang pushes Changyu out as he speaks and impatiently motions him to hurry home. After Changyu boards the shuttle back to the South City District, Boss Wang returns to the shop. I've been crunching numbers my whole life. This might be my last bit of generosity. With that, Boss Wang takes off the weathered plaque to the door of the shop and firmly closes the pawn shop door. We can add Ishmael. We don't know Ishmael IA. Nobody knows Ishmael in this chat because I say so. Up next, an emergency statement from the Kowloon Chamber of Commerce. The Kowloon Chamber of Commerce is still under curfew. Please remain at home as much as possible and report any emergencies to the nearby Kowloon crew immediately. Large machinery throughout the city has been recycled. Do not panic. The situation must be handled rationally. Now, let's listen to Lord Dan Hao, the Bian crew official, to Changyu, where are you going? I'm just going out for a bit. Didn't you hear the broadcast? Are you really going out with all that's happened? I'm just one last step away from fixing all the props. Just wait a bit longer, director. Spoilers? Okay. How are you still thinking about the celebration at a time like this? The celebration isn't what matters. I just want to get Kowloon Theater up and running again. Changyu! He doesn't understand what's going on. Changyu quickly drags the props out of the theater and leaves the nagging director behind. Almost there. Up next, an emergency statement from the world government on the punishing virus. We faced an unprecedented disaster in human history. The Science Council has launched a comprehensive investigation, and the Star of Life is actively seeking a cure. Star of Life is also, I suppose, like an organization within the world government, like the Science Council. Throughout the streets, the world government's updates on the punishing virus is being broadcasted in real time. The once prosperous KCC is now long gone. Only a few pedestrians are watching the broadcast on the street. The broadcast echoes throughout Kowloon. Changyu quickly shuttles between the road with the props in hand. Made it. What? It's closed. Changyu starts to grow flustered at the sight of the locked repair shop. What should I do now? It was open yesterday. Damn it, there aren't any shops nearby that can repair our old equipment. Hey punk, today's our lucky day. You guys again? Who are you calling a punk? Leave me alone, I'm not in the mood for this right now. What are you saying, tough guy? Don't you know I've got a bone to pick with you? I'm going to make you suffer today. Most of the police cyborgs have been disposed of, and the Pulau crew are busy with the plaza and the East City district. Who can save you now? Suddenly, the deafening sound of broadcast plays in the distance, cutting through the air. Fuck you! I don't need anyone's help to take care of you guys. Hey, nice car, buddy. Don't you wanna fight? Bring it! What did they say? It was some kind of zero energy zone? I'm gonna teach you a lesson today. That's my line. I think this is the first time in the game where they somewhat mentioned how the virus came to life, was created.
Fine. The true comes from the false. The soft overcomes the hard. The form of the formless. The style of the stylist. The form of the formless. The style of the stylist.
Youngsters defeated. 0 point energy. Hello Latifa, how are you? 0 point energy. Yeah, I mean, you shot him, but it's the first time they mentioned the 0, whatever the fuck that was in the game. You guys EA just forgot everything about that, huh? Look, he was carrying this. Get your hands off my thing. Come fight me, I dare you. Who cares? We just wanna bring you pain. Take it away and smash it. Shouldn't shoot Latifa. Fuck you! That's what Changyu said. Not that guy. So the world government did something to the world. Some kind of experiment, huh? Because in previous chapters they were mentioning what? Get up the platform top to change the hook's destination. Because yeah, before in the game, some of the ascendants said like, oh, you don't even know where the virus is and how it came to be. And now the game like says it for the first time. It's the fucking world government did it to itself. Changyu, stop! You've got fast legs, but we ain't gonna stop. Beat him up and smash his belongings. Show no mercy. Hell yeah. Fuck you, man. Get launched. Zero point energy is an IRL thing. Some scientific mumbo jumbo that exists in real life. Something like singularity or some shit.
The form of the form. The style of the stylist.
I mean, I assume. I'm not a science guy. Oh, this is the gangster leader. It looks like a corrupted construct. And as we know, construct should not be a thing yet.
The style of the stylus. The form of the formless.
I see, so I can go in and out of his burst mode when I press. Oh, you little brat. Well, it's a spoiler for now. Anyone still got a problem? Painful moaning. You're lucky that my props didn't break.
Seek victory in
I mean, don't say like don't give me more info on that. I just wanted to point that out, that this is the first time somebody mentioned how it all started. Don't underestimate us. The thug laying on the ground suddenly grabs Chang Yu by the ankle, preventing him from leaving. Seeing this, the thug's cohorts rush toward Chang Yu, and the brawl continues. In the distance, the enthralling and booming voices of the Kowloon Chamber of Commerce can be vaguely heard, as if giving an inspiring speech. The cities fall, one by one, but why are we still standing? Get 'em! Because countless brave warriors fought for Kowloon. It is the will of Kowloon that they bear. They fight against the virus. They prove to the world. Don't think you can strong army and get away with it. We bear the same pride. We hold same beliefs. Kowloon is a crystal, nucleated from history. Kowloongers do not fear war, because war cannot break the will of Kowloon. The sound gradually fades in the distance. The sound of fighting and shouting drowns out the broadcast. Will of Kowloon, my butt! Life has already been so difficult for everyone. You think this Will of Kowloon can return our theater, our lives back to normal? Our lives back to normal? Damn good note. Oh, 22%. This is okay. The background in energy in the universe that exists. That's the background energy in the universe that exists. That's even hard to comprehend, man. Game doesn't explain this, so it's okay. Well, it's a 0-point thing, a real thingy then. Everything about this is a huge spoiler. Chapter 13, you will find the hint. Come on, man, why are you dropping the chapter names? Drop chapter numbers. I don't want to know when I will get the explanation. Yeah, that's enough. These extra chapters drag out, I'ma be real. I think the best one was 00 and 02. 00 so far was the best one. Like, things happen. Like in this thing, Kamu and Kamui got separated, and Kamu went to the Ascendants. We don't know anything that happened after that. In this chapter we found out the Ayaru are complete garbage people. They should all die. You will forget it anyways. I mean, I don't think chapter 15 is that far. Maybe it is. This next chapter is important. Yeah, so far this is the first chapter that like comprehensively showed how the world like changed in a snap. And they name dropped the world government. They did it. Whatever experiment they did, it caused it created the punishing virus. And now we see how Kowloon will fly. I guess they will. I mean, we know how it will end. Changyu will end up a construct on Akdilek. Cool, yeah.
I'm tired.
Latifa got shot again? Oh no,
Let's
he
call it for
retracted.
today.
Oh, she's tired, bro. She understands me so good. Let's spend stamina and get the daily. Ooh-wee. And fuck the AR rule, man. Those sons of bitches get what they fucking deserve, if you ask me. Alright, boys. That's all for today. My voice needs a break. Oh. Thank you all for coming. We'll probably stream on we'll stream on this weekend. Maybe I'll skip one day. We'll see. I guess this extra chapter will be longer than the previous ones, and some of these first nodes they dragged for a while. And also, as I can see, it has 3 sub-chapters in itself. It has the Kowloon Theater, the Kowloon War, and the Life of Tai Ye. Well, this is gonna be a long one.
I'll give you one piece of advice.
Gonna give me one piece.
Perform your best.
One piece. Alright, yeah, thanks for the streams. Thanks everybody. Bye-bye. Go eat dinner. Have a nice evening. And good night to everybody that goes to sleep. Yeah, see you in the weekend.